A hearing assessment at Sevenoaks Hearing is more than your standard test. The whole purpose is to create a picture of your hearing profile. It's unique to you and you alone, and it takes up to 90 minutes to gather all of this information and for us to fully inform you of all the difficulties you may face with your hearing loss, and also the solutions to actually overcome those difficulties. What we do, we start with video otoscopy. So video otoscopy is the use of a camera to look into your ears, and it helps us to tell you about the anatomy of your ear and what's normal, what isn't normal. We then move on to a hearing test, and that's looking at purely detection of sounds. We use a pure tone signal, so they're like beeps or whistles, and we're looking for the quietest sounds you can hear. So even if it's really faint, we still want you to press the button, and that's generally how we get the response, the chart that we're looking for. Once we've acquired that chart, we then move on to speech and noise testing. So this is the most common complaint amongst anyone with hearing loss, and that's struggling in background noise, in social group situations. And so we need to test that. And what you'll often find with other providers is they don't actually test your ability to hear in those situations. So once we've completed that, we also may run something called tympanometry, which is looking at how your eardrum responds to pressure, just to see if there's any middle ear congestion. And once we've done all of that, we've generally then got a good picture of how you're doing. We take a full medical history, which takes into consideration any unique health difficulties you may have, such as dexterity, because we certainly need to take that into consideration when thinking about what technology may be suitable for you. As well as that, we do a questionnaire, and what this does is it looks into what your goals are and what is driving you to come into this appointment. And with that, we can establish what we call shared agendas, and that means we can then measure the benefit of your hearing aid fitting based on those questions that we ask you at the initial appointment. So we're not just guessing whether or not the hearing aid is working for you, we're actually measuring it.